Welcome to SummerZen with Jackie Rose, and we're on day 2 of week 3, and we're going to continue with our creation, our Zentangle creation. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Get centered. Get in the present moment. Nothing matters except what we're doing in this present moment. Let everything go. And let's pick up our pen. And we're going to put in a different pattern now in some of the areas in the background. So I'm going to start with this area right here, this section. And the first thing I'm going to do is just going to draw a couple of straight lines right next to each other. 3 is good. 3 or 4. Let's do 4. Now with this little triangle shape right here, I'm going to color that in. Turn my tile. Just kind of trace over that and color in this little point area. And now we're going to turn our sketchbook or tile a different direction and do the same thing in another direction. So I'm going to take this right here. I'm just going to draw a straight line to the edge and then over that and again. So it'll be 3 or 4 lines. And then turn the tile again. I'm actually going to put in a couple lines right here, just 3 or 4. I'm choosing 4 right now. And then I'm going to color in this little point. I'm going to just add another line, and I'm going to color in this whole section here. So basically what we're doing here, this is a pattern called Baton. So we're drawing lines, 3 or 4 lines in a different angle and then coloring in any little background space. So, and we're going in different directions. So now I'm going to just find any area at all and draw another 4 lines, nice and slow and relaxed. And the slower I go, the straighter they are, at least in my case. And before you color in, let's just keep turning our sketchbook or tile, drawing lines in different directions. I'm going to just do 3 here because that's a small area. And I'm going to color this in right now, this little triangular space, and this one too. Turn the tile, draw another 4 lines going in a different direction. Color in this little triangle, white space. Okay, cool. Now let's do the same thing. Let's turn our tile, find another section somewhere else, anywhere at all. I think I'm going to pick this section right here, but you can pick any section. And we'll do the same thing. I'm going to start off with 4 lines, but you can do 3 if you want. And then turning my tile to draw them somewhere else. I'm waiting this time, and I'll color them all in at the same time after I draw the lines. So pay attention to how the pen feels in your hand, what you're actually drawing or coloring in, letting go of what it looks like, just focusing on what you're doing. Nothing else matters in this world except this present moment. And once you're done, turn your tile or sketchbook and find another area and do it again. Remember, anything goes in Zentangle. Listen to your inner artist. If you feel like doing something totally different, that's your inner artist coming through. Pay attention to it and do whatever feels good to you. So now I had told you yesterday to bring your graphic 1 pen or a thicker pen. So we're going to put down I'm going to put down my Micron 01, my thinner pen, and pick up my graphic 1, the thicker pen. And we're going to do more of all of these. We're going to do more orbs, we're going to do more of Baton, But right now we're going to take a thicker pen and find a few sections that are a little bit bigger and color those in solid. So I'm going to pick, here's one right here, and I'm just going to pick that. So kind of, now you might want to outline first the edges, however you like to color, whatever works for you. I kind of like to go around the edges because I'm not very sophisticated when it comes to coloring in these areas. Remember, just like Michelangelo and Picasso and all those amazing artists, they went nice and slow. Every stroke was meaningful and meant something. So you're your own Michelangelo. So once you do that, find another section. Turn the tile, go to another area, and find another one. So I'm going to go right here because my inner artist is telling me to. But you pick any section you like. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters in Zentangle is that you listen to your inner artist. You don't think about it. And when I say listen to your inner artist, just pay attention to what your desires are. What do you feel like drawing or coloring? Listen to that. Don't try to figure out what I'm doing exactly, because I don't always know what I'm doing. Okay, and then once you do that, turn your tile and find another section and color that in. And I think I will do this one right here. You can see how this tile is starting to transform a little bit. See, I got a little bit in there, but that's okay. And okay. So I'm going to do one more and see how this is kind of a long section. So just like I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to just divide that. So I'm just going to kind of draw a line right here and just make a new smaller section and color that in. So either you can find another section or create it. You can also use your thin pen. You don't need your thick pen all the time. And you can just use smaller areas if you'd like. Whatever you like. And you might be using different colors. I use black and white, but you can definitely decide you can use other colors if you prefer. So once you've done that, you can put down your pen and pick up your thinner pen. And let's continue doing all three. So I'm going to go back to the orbs and then the baton, the line. So just in any section in the background, anyone you want, just start filling in. Now you might decide to put in other patterns that you know about or that we've done in the past. So you can do that as well, but I'm just sticking to these three. Focusing on one section, one pattern at a time, one stroke at a time. Please remember to press the thumbs up on this video, give it a like. I won't see who does it, but I'll see how many, and that really helps me out with my YouTube rating, and also lets me know if people are watching this and if they are enjoying it, and that's what lets me know if I should keep doing them or not. So, but even so, even if you don't like it, just please give it a thumbs up. Just would really appreciate that. So now I'm going to go back to the orbs. And if you're new to Zentangle, what I like to do with these orbs is have them connect. So when I draw my next one, it's right along the edge, or it touches the previous ones. Think of stones. Stones are all connected. Now, if you are new and to my classes or to my videos, and you didn't do the Zen 10s that we were doing a while ago, you can go right to the YouTube channel and look up Zen 10. We have many videos, and those are 5 days a week creating one tile or one creation. And each day it's a little bit shorter than these videos, 10 to 12 minutes or so. Some of them were a little longer. But you might enjoy those. And even if you've done them before, I have a lot of students who like to do them again, and they do something different with it. Because every time we draw something in Zentangle, it comes out differently, and you can always modify it any way you like. So tomorrow we will continue filling in the background, and we might even fill in some of the Mookas. We'll probably do a couple of those with a cool little pattern, and then we'll do some shading. We'll finish this off with our shading. So bring your pencil back and your tortillon, or if you don't have a tortillon, a Q-tip, or you can even use your finger. All right, so let's take another deep breath in and out. Make sure you stretch, shake out your wrists, and have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.